We start with the ATA Data Move console, where you configure your clone server from the top menu bar as your migration event. Then, you begin to configure your event, starting with your target platform type, as shown here. In this migration event, our target platform is a virtual platform v2 VMware platform, to a virtual Windows server. Then, you configure the source server image you want to create the target image from. In this example, we are migrating from a virtual Windows server. You achieve this by entering the IP address of the source server and the administrator account information and password you are using, to perform the migration as shown here, and select the Next button. At this time, ATA Data Move begins to collect the information you have provided to set up the cloning event, and determine the auto-provisioning requirements. Once the information is gathered, ATA Data Move will ask if you want to automatically create the target system or does the system already exist that you are moving to. In our example, we selected to automatically provision a virtual Windows server at VMware platform. Then, we enter the VMware administrator account information and password you are using to perform the auto-provisioning on the VMware server along with the IP of the server's location. Next, you will have to provide ATA Data Move with the configuration of what you want to provision on the VMware server. For example, the name of the new server, number of CPUs, RAM, and disk space you want to automatically provision for this migration. Then, the ATA Data Move system uses the information it was provided by the migration engineer or administration professional, to connect the target host platform to begin its provisioning of the target environment and bring the cloning process. This is done directly without any additional setup configurations or involvement of the migration professional. As we see here, the auto-provision process has begun with ATA Data Move, and the system's target environment is being set up during this time. During this process, a virtual disk between the source and target systems is being created for this event. So what this means is there is no need for software to be loaded or conflict with your source system. ATA Data Move takes care of automatically creating the link based on your migration event configuration the migration professional provided. Once the target system has been automatically provisioned, you can either schedule your job to run within a specific maintenance window time unattended or immediately, whichever you prefer or company policy requires. In this example, we will run immediately. ATA Data Move begins to clone the source to the target automatically once it was configured by your migration professional. For time purposes, we have speed up the time sequence of this process. But ATA Data Move has one of the fastest non-hardware transfer speeds available, hitting about 69 to 70% of line speed depending on the resources allocated to the process. This can be throttled to your specific needs also. As the migration, cloning, progresses, you will see status changes in the comments column of the ATA Data Move console, giving you updates as the process being performed. Also, your console will display previous events and their status so that you can quickly enable them back to the current list of jobs. ATA Data Move is a multi-thread system and can run multiple jobs at once. The number of jobs per console is dependent on the configuration of the console host system. The process is complete, and the newly cloned virtual Windows server in VMware is being started for the first time, concluding yet another successful automated host migration by ATA Data Move migration solution. Once migrated, you are able to leverage your migration investment by keeping this new host backed up or disaster recovery ready using the same solution and technologies, thus leveraging your investment and simplifying your overall tool and system management. Thank you for considering ATA Data Move for your migration, backup, and disaster recovery. This concludes our demonstration.